All right, so let me go over this question. Number 4. The first thing I'm going to do always is think of a GCF. A GCF is greatest common factor. For the greatest common factor, I'm going to break these up into factors. Ignore the math operation. And I have 20 here, which is 5 times 4. Now again, if you look here, I didn't choose 2 times 10 because 10 and 2 are not on that first box here. So when I take out a problem, if I'm looking at it, I'm just going to take out the 5. That's my greatest common factor. So now I have 5 times what I didn't circle now is x squared, my math operation, and a 4. Now when you're doing your A, B, and C, after you take out a greatest common factor, you're only finding your A, B, and C what's inside the parentheses. Everyone say inside the parentheses? Now remember, I only have 2 terms here. So we learned that you can write this as x squared, what goes in the middle there? What goes here?
0.
Plus 0x. Okay. So that basically means that your A times C is how much? Your A value is 1, B value is 0, C value is -4. So A times C is -4. Your B value is 0. 2 numbers that multiply to be -4, but also add to be 0. 2 and 2, and one of those has to be negative. Remember, your hint is when it's 0, that means that these numbers are going to be exactly the same, and one's going to be positive, one's going to be negative. Okay, I'm going to take these 2 values and put them in the bottom left and the top right always. The top left here, and then the bottom right. So we've been color coding that in class. That is your yellow. And the last term, your C value, goes there. And now I just need to find the greatest common factor of each of these. There I'm going to put x times x. Class, what would I put over here? A 2. That 2 is positive. Remember, if you break apart 2 and x, you get 2 and x there. It's also the greatest common factor of 2x and -4. What can I write over here? -2. X times -2 is -2x. 2 times -2 is -4. So here's my answer. X plus 2. Remember, it doesn't matter which order you write these. X minus 2. Now, you will be marked off a point if you don't have the GCF. So our GCF is the 5. So don't forget to write that 5 there. And this is my answer. 5 times x plus 2, x minus 2. Now, if, just in case this happens to you, let's say you don't see the GCF. Let's just say you can't see it. You don't know when to do it. I get confused, Miss During, okay? Math is very forgiving. And math is very forgiving is, you can actually do this problem, just put a 0x there. This is your A value is 5, B is 0, C is -20, but then you're just working with larger numbers. In the very end, you might get something like this. Now, if you leave your answer like this, you'll still get 3 out of 4 points. To get the 4 out of 4, you're gonna have to find the greatest common factor of that one, which is a 5, and you'll notice that that's still our same answer. Okay. All right. With your partner, decide which of these methods is easier for you. Finding the greatest common factor first in the beginning or at the end.